Cool. So welcome. This is my very first video. Let's see. My batteries are starting to die. Cool. All right, so thank you. Welcome. This is my very first video ever for this channel. So we're going to start it off alphabetically, I think, at least today. So today we're going to play a little bit of a game called Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. This is made by the Walt Disney Company, released in, I think, like 1985, 1986. It's a pretty old school game. It's a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. There we go. My controller had fallen asleep. Why is this controller not working? Correction, ladies and gentle frogs. All right, so we're going to go over here to the NES. Player 1 is up, down, left, right, start, select, A, B. We're going to enter in our name. Now this kind of feature was in a couple games, not too many, but they'll actually add it into the text. Hey Goofy, it's time for the big parade. Where's the golden key to the gate? Oh gosh, I'm sorry Mickey, I must have left it in the castle. Don't worry. We need 6 over keys. I don't know why we need 6 keys, but we do. Holy crap, my office is a mess. Maybe you can find the 6 keys for us. 5 are in attractions, but you'll have to ask around for the 6th one. I'm sure you can do it, but please hurry. The parade can't go on without them. All right, so we've got this kid here, and you've got a Indiana Jones style hat, I guess. Now, something that I found kind of interesting about this game is it has a lot of questions. So I'm apparently Mickey's friends, one of Mickey's friends. So if I am, at what age did Sleeping Beauty prick her finger? I want to say 16. Yep. You must be Noah, all right. Yep, that's me. I think the girl around Space Mountain knows where the key is. All right, so if you don't know the Walt Disney parks very well, this would be kind of difficult to find, but since we have right here, we've got this girl. Tell you what, if you know the answer to this question correctly, what actress won the Best Actress Oscar for her role in a Disney film? I'm pretty sure Julie Andrews for Sound of Music. Saw a silver key in front of the Enchanted Castle. The Enchanted Castle is in the center of the park, so we're going to go and find our Enchanted Castle person right here. Oh, you're Noah. People say you know everything. Do you know this? How much does it cost to feed the birds in Mary Poppins? Phew, I want to say it's a tuppence or a shilling. Tuppence. Oh yeah, I know my Mary Poppins. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I think they said something about Small World. Small World's over here. There we go. I know where the silver key is, but Mickey will be angry if it falls into the wrong hands. If you are his friend, then answer this. What year did the Mickey Mouse newspaper comic strip begin? I don't have a clue, but I'm going to go with 1940 because it's Mickey Mouse has not been around for that long. Oh, got it wrong. I'm afraid I can't trust you with that information. We can try again. I know where the silver key is, but Mickey will be angry if it falls into the wrong hands. Alright. Non-Disney characters in the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm pretty sure Yosemite Sam. Maybe it's Daffy Duck. Oh, I'm wrong. Wow, so they do ask a bunch of different questions. How many ghosts are in the Haunted Mansion? There are 9,900. Oh, you know what? It is 999. 999 ghosts, but there's always room for one more. Which of the major Disney cartoon stars first appeared in a color cartoon? I'm pretty sure Donald Duck. There's a dog with a silver key on his collar, I think at the front gate. So the interesting thing about this game is this is really only one aspect of the game, which is the quizzes that you play, or that you go through. After we have the key from this guy, no more questions really to be asked. Then we have to go out and explore. So you're looking for the dog? I know where he is, but who are you? This is the tough question. Where was Davy Crockett born? Tennessee? Yep, that's right. Tom Sawyer's Island. Tom Sawyer's Island was closed the last couple times I've been to Disney, and I have actually never been on it, to my knowledge. But I know where it is. Oh, there's our dog. Oh yes, that dog's around here. If you can answer this question, I'll let you see him. What is the name of Zora's Black Stallion? Pretty sure it's Tornado. Oops, I scared the dog by answering a Disney trivia question. Going to Autotopia. Some sort of topia. There's the dog again with a new friend. Who portrayed the younger of the Hardy Boys? I've never seen the Hardy Boys, so this is going to be a shot in the dark. Yep, I'm not a friend of Mickey's apparently. Who can fly with the help of her umbrella? That would be Mary Poppins. More Mary Poppins trivia. A moose pig in Sweden? Goofy? I have no idea what a moose pig is. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. What warns Captain Hook in Peter Pan when the crocodile is near? That would be a ticking clock. He ate the ticking clock and it scares Hook. What kind of animal is Goofy? He's a dog. Here's the silver key. Congratulations. Awesome. So we have one of the 6 silver keys. We're going to go in here and Panhandle Pete stole the silver key and we'll give it back. So he's challenging me to a race. Alright. And we're going to race. And this game I can push forward on the controller and that'll speed me up. And pull back to slow down. And that's pretty much it. There's not really a lot of controls that we do. Whoop. I am terrible at that. Alright, we're going to try one more time and then move on to another section of the park. Apparently B is break. Okay. Very catchy music. Took a lot of memorization as a kid, I remember. Should have slowed down. Okay, well you got the idea of Autotopia. This was always one of the toughest parts of this game. This is pretty cool looking, but very difficult. So you got A, B, so this is zone A, and you have to get to F. You have the little controls on the bottom. And it's really just a reaction game. If you see a little alien ship, you hit B. If you see an asteroid or something, you hit A. And your reaction time has to be pretty quick later in the game. early on it's pretty forgiving. That's really what's interesting about this game. It's really a collection of mini games based on the various things in the park that you can do at Disney. But each of them is pretty fun in and of itself. Like this reminds me a lot of some of the hardest parts of Star Wars by JVC, which will be another game we have to play for this channel. And that is a very, very, very tough game. Some awesome music though. So that one right there, where you see an arrow on either side, you can go either way. For my knowledge, it doesn't really impact, wasn't paying attention. Really doesn't impact the flow of the game, you just have to react. So we're D. Okay, we're almost there. One letter to go. Two silver keys already. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Now there are two other really awesome levels over here. The first being the Pirates of the Caribbean. And this was so fun. I don't think I ever completed this world though, this little mission. You can see that the game has changed completely, so you actually have a side scroller. That's something I really enjoyed about a lot of these old games, is you had all these elements of so many other classic games. Baked into one. Such catchy music back in the day. Nowadays with music we have so much like Hans Zimmer horns and atmospheric sounds, which in and of themselves are awesome. I'm a huge Hans Zimmer fan, but there's something to be said about classic games with very, very catchy tunes. I don't think you would recognize music from Call of Duty if you listen to a Call of Duty album. Could be wrong, maybe somebody does. Alright, we're gonna do that one more time. Oh, we're not going to do that one more time because I have a game over. We're going to continue though. So what happens when you continue here is, which I haven't done yet, is you have the ability to buy these life ups and freezes and one ups and things like that by collecting stars in the game. Which, now that I've died, I've lost all my stars. But I kept my keys, which you can see. So if you go out and play this for yourself, if you're good and you can collect lots of stars, you can make the end game a lot easier. You can of course play it on the emulator as well, as I'm doing here, and use save points, but I'm trying not to do that for these videos, mostly for editing simplicity. Push this way. I think you get extra points at the end for collecting the girls. I only have 3 hits. I've gotten 2 already. And certain elements of this game are very faithful to the ride. You know, with the flaming city like this, which is kind of cool. Even, fuck, I definitely can't say that. All right, we're gonna go through the other two rides just so you can experience it. 99 ghosts are in this house, but they're always looking for number 1000. So if you hadn't played through this particular section, you might not know that when you get asked that question. Now, this one is the only part of this game where you actually have some sort of weapon. And this has a very Castlevania-like feel in some respects. Castlevania mixed a little bit, I want to say with Kirby, even though it really has nothing to do with Kirby, just some of the layout and the design. It reminds me a little bit of some of the Kirby games for some reason. But your weapon is candles. And you have a finite number of candles. And I just had to use basically like 6 candles on his hands. But I get 4 just by grabbing that one. There you go. This is another level that I think I might have beaten once as a kid. Nintendo games, specifically NES, were renowned for being difficult. But they were relatively short. You know, if you were able to power through them, you could finish each of them in about, 4 or 5 hours. Which is not necessarily what you want in a modern day game, where a game is like $60 and you have that built-in cost. Shit. I need that one more time. 2 tries for the channel. I'm already up to 16 minutes. Sorry, guys. There's wasting candles here. And that's a cool thing, so I can actually buy invincibility inside a level. So if you get through a difficult part, I'll try to make it through without... Did I do it? Yeah. Not wasting those candles, because you need them a little bit later. There's really no boss battles or anything that you have to watch out for. But it is Nintendo hard. We got another star. We're up to 27 candles, folks. Try for those candles. Whoa, almost lost it. Alright, this is going to be the toughest section. I'm on this floating chair that it just goes through the room, but I've got books that I have to hit. Or they will hit me. Couldn't do it. Got another game over. The only one that we haven't played yet in this game is the railroad game, and I'm blanking on the name of it at the moment. You're gonna have to ride a mine car to get through here. Get to the second station, so there's 4 stations at the end. They don't tell you that, but just like in the racing game, you can slow down or speed up, but you have a bunch of paths that you can follow. You have to slow down for those paths to open up. Once again, you have hit points in this level. But you actually have to make it in time as well. You have a little timer on the side. And I want to try to make it for, oh, perfect. Be looking for this, I reckon. It's a real silver. All right, thanks, Goofy. All right, so we have 3 keys. The remaining keys are in the auto game, the Haunted Mansion, and the Pirates ride. But once you have all the keys, you can go in and unlock the gates for everyone. But we are not going to do that because we have run out of time. So thank you folks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And if you get a chance, play Adventures in the Magic Kingdom yourself. Bye. All right, we're going to cut